Looks like we got a question that came in. Hey, if a person put a deposit down on a unit or a house and I started fixing it up for them and they say found somewhere else 2 weeks later, would you give them their deposit back in full or half or none? Would you give a deposit back? So to answer that question, I would say it depends. It depends on how and what you wrote on the original contract. That's why it's so important to have that paperwork straight before things go sour. You know, all of my documents say non-refundable option consideration or non-refundable. I make sure it's clear that if you flake out for any reason, I don't care if you got the corona or what you got, you may not get this money back. I'll work a deal with you. I'll be reasonable, but getting money back is simply off the table. That's how I would write it, depending on how yours is written. So, depending on how your document's structured, hopefully, it's set up right to where you actually outline and say, yeah, for any reason, if you flake out, that money's gone, bye-bye, la-la land. I make it clear, and I tell anybody before they even hand me money, you sure you want to do this, right? I always make sure this is non-refundable. You'll never see this money again for any reason. So I don't want any confusion, and it says it on the paperwork as well. Not just what I say with my mouth, but what does the paperwork say? Because if it ever came down to going to court, some judge is going to look at it and say, well, says on here is a deposit. Deposit means you get it back. So I don't even put the word deposit on any of my paperwork. I always say non-refundable option consideration or something to that effect. Never put the word deposit, in my opinion. Now, depending on how you structure your business, you can do it the way you see fit, but it gets flaky. It's all about, do you have a good heart? Let's give them half back. Let's do this. No, I already started working. If you're doing contracting work and things like that, no, I already spent time, energy, and effort, bring people to work. I got to pay payroll. We probably ordered supplies. I mean, there's a whole list, a laundry list of things that could have went wrong. But like I said, it's all about setting it up from the beginning. What does your paperwork say? So I need more information to really give a real good solid answer on this. If your document says non-refundable, it's non-refundable. But like I said, I would get rid of that word deposit because some judge in the future may say deposit means you get it back. You ain't never getting that money back. You give it to me, Jack. That's just one of the objections, one of the most common objections you might come across while you're out here wheeling and dealing, talking this real estate talk. Don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets at Chris Monroe STL. Plus, go to wokerealestate.com to get free real estate training videos. Do what you do. Be who you be, and I'll see you before you see me. Peace.
And Mr. I stay. And Mr. I stay. And Mr. I stay. On point in the game, don't count me out. I stay lit with the news, got a loud mouth. I represent STL, man, that's the loop. And Monday night, 7 o'clock,